Hi everyone, my name is Mary Elaine and welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I want us to talk about losing someone. It could be a family member, a friend, or a relative, or someone you just know, and not being able to be there for them or be there with them in their last moment, and not even able to attend their burial to say or to give them the last respect. And losing anyone is never easy. Losing someone whom you had a relationship with, may it be a sister, may it be a mother, may it be a friend, as I said, is never easy. But losing a mom while I'm abroad is one of the hardest, one of the very hardest experience I've had of my life. My mom fell sick. She was sick. She has been sick for quite a number of years. But in December, she was admitted, and I remember very well. It was on a Sunday evening when I received a call from my sister. It was on a Sunday evening. Obviously, my evening is a different time zone in Kenya. So my sister called me. I had just gone to sleep. She called me around midnight. I had just slept. I had slept like 1 hour ago before she called me, and receiving her call, I realized she wasn't talking. So I kept saying hello, 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 hello. And obviously my sister is not the type to call me the night. So the moment I saw her call such an hour, I knew, there is a way your heart tells you something is not so good. And in this case now, she was not even able to talk to me. She said nothing. I remained on phone, said hello several times, and finally I had my brother cry in the background, and she said, my brother called my name, and all he could say is, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. And I obviously knew the news he's about to break is not good news. He was crying. I could tell the pain in my brother's cry. I could tell the pain in his tone. And he kept saying, I don't know what to tell you. So I told him, bro, just tell me what's going on. Is it about mom? And I knew because mom was sick. She was admitted. She went even in a coma. And all that time, my brother didn't call me crying, even when mom went in a coma. So I knew this time when he's now calling me in a cry with a lot of pain in his tone, I knew something is not so good. So I just asked him, just tell me, has mom rested? That was my question. And he said, I don't know what to tell you. Then I told him, bro, just tell me, has mom rested? And he said, yes. I was lost in thoughts. I didn't know what to say. We both went silent for some time on phone. By that time, my husband woke up. So I didn't need to break the news to him because he had the conversation. I think the moment I received the call and I sat down, he also got up and he was asleep. So he got up and I didn't need to break the news. And this time my brother is still on phone. He's crying. And I was in a mix of thought, yet feeling lost, not knowing what to say. I didn't know whether to say it is well. That feeling of denial. You wish whatever you hearing is not true. You just wish it's bad dream you're having at the moment, you know. But I knew it's real because, you know, the surrounding, my sister, my brother, and I was just lost. Let me just say, I was just lost in thoughts. I didn't know how to respond to that. And I don't know. I don't know if, let me hear from you. Let me hear from you. Have you ever lost someone? It don't have to be someone you relate by blood, because we have people and friends who came to our lives and they became a brother we never had. They became a sister we never had. I want to know, and please share your comments. I mean, in the comment section, please share your experience. Let me hear. Let me hear. Have you ever lost someone? Have you ever lost someone? Not just losing them, but to losing them when you're miles away, not being able to be there with them in their last moment, not even able to attend the burial. And also, I want to know how you received the news. How did you receive the news that your loved one has died? Well, one thing I appreciate about my brother is that when he called me and we had a silent moment, we both, I guess, cried. I can't remember, a lot happened. But I remember in the same conversation he told me, "You're the first person we have called." And he said, "We have told you the first one because we don't want to break the news to anyone else. And you happen to find the news on TikTok or on WhatsApp status. So I do really respect my brother too much for that, because obviously if he told, you know, the cousin, the group cousin of cousins of both sides, probably there would be someone who would write, 'Rest in peace, auntie so and so.' And I really thank God for my brother. He was thoughtful and he said, 'I don't want you to receive the news from anyone else, and that's why we have told you the first one.' Let me know your experience. How did you receive the news? We are living in the world where technology and social media has messed and broken people's hearts more than mending them. I know I've heard of cases where people are getting to know that their loved ones have passed away through social media. So I do really appreciate and respect my brother for that. He did me a great honor. God bless you, bro. So he made sure I've got to know about it, the first person, before he broke the news. And after we had our moment, he told me nobody knew. And of course I really wanted to see mom. I really wanted to see mom. But he told me, "We'll talk. Let us just get to know. We have just been called in hospital and they have just given us the news. We have just gone to the room where they have put mom, and we decided to call you. So let us see what to do. Let us make a few calls and we will get back to you." That was the hardest, to be very honest. It is still now. I wouldn't say I've healed. I'm still recovering. Healing is a journey. But that was the hardest moment of my life, my whole life. And here's the thing, my mom and I had a special bond. My mom was my friend. My mom was my person, you know. We had a great relationship. She was my confidant. I could tell her anything that I wouldn't even, tell the others. And I knew my information is safe, my, you know, secrets are safe. And we had a very special bond, very special bond. And by God's grace, I was able to visit her almost every weekend. And I didn't regret coming here and leaving her sickly. Reason being, I was able to take good care of her, and I did a very good handover to my brother and my sister, and I knew she would be safe. But losing her while I'm abroad, of course I didn't expect that. I was looking forward to visit home. I was looking forward to visit her, and of course, narrate the stories and stories and stories and many, many, many stories I had piled for her. Of course, about life in US, and of course to let her know how her son-in-law has been a great husband and a caring one, but that never happened. Um, let me know if you ever lost someone. How are you coping? How did you cope? How did you manage to get out of it? As I said, healing is a journey. It is a journey. Sometimes I feel like I'm healed, I'm strong, I know mom is safe. Other times I feel I'm so broken. Other times I can't just help imagining that I'll visit home and not find her house locked. That breaks my heart. Just imagining that I will visit her house, her home, and find all padlocks. That is one of the hardest thing to even imagine. If you have gone through such, if you have gone through the process of mourning while abroad, let me know. Let me know how you coped. Let me know how you got through it. Mm, just share your experience. And I decided to do this video because I know there are people there who have lost their loved ones, and just like my story, they never had a chance to see them one last time. They never had a chance to be there with them in their last moment, and to make it even worse, never had a chance to even bury them. So share your story in the comment section. Just share. Let me hear your story. Let me know how you received the news. Let me know how you healed, your journey, how you coped with the news, all the way to the time they were laid to rest. And in my next video, I will share why I may never managed to bury my mom. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, because in the next video I will be sharing why I never managed to go home and bury mom. And that was expected by most of my friends. Even my family were hopeful that I would go, but I will share why. Most people and most of my friends still don't know why I never managed, because I know there are those who feel like they would want to ask me. There are those who had asked me, and I told them I'm hopeful. At some point I knew it is not so possible, and there are those who they just wish they got to know why I never buried, but they don't have the courage to ask me what happened. So excuse me. So in the next video, I'll make sure I will talk about why I was not able to bury my mom. So that's for today. Please make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Share your ideas on how to heal, because the journey is tough. This happened in December, I don't even know how January ended. February I was coming to realize we were already in Feb, when it was mid-Feb or all the way towards the end. I actually don't know how the days are rushing, but I had a very prolonged from December. I remember it was December 29th. My January was just something. So some may think I have had a prolonged one. I'm trying. I pray for myself to heal, but it is not easy. As I said, sometimes I feel I'm good, I'm healed. I know mom is in better place, away from medication, from um, pain and all that. Other times I wish, and I feel the pain of, oh God, I wish you're here a little longer. I wish I could just see you and say something to you one more time. So that's my experience. That's my pain of losing my mom while abroad. I will share more. I'll share more. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you. See you again soon. Toodles.